All right, traders, welcome back to Your Nifty Guy. I hope all of you are doing well. Today's market once again proved one important thing. Price doesn't move randomly, it moves with intent. There were moves, there were traps, and there were clear signals if you focused on structure instead of noise. In this video, I'll break down what really happened in today's session and more importantly, how we should prepare a clear and practical trade plan for tomorrow without any bias or emotion. Before we get into it, a quick call to action. If you're finding value in these daily breakdowns, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who's serious about trading. It genuinely helps the channel grow. Also, another update, I have started a new Telegram channel where I'll be sharing content purely related to the stock market, be it news, views, and market context. There will never be any courses, no paid tips, and nothing for sale. My only intention is to help you understand market structure, simplify trading, and think like a trader instead of chasing trades. One another reason of starting the Telegram channel is there is a lot of travel lined up for me this entire year. And on days wherein I will not be able to make a full-fledged video, I will at least be updating a voice commentary about what happened in the market and what can we expect for the next day. That will simply be the audio version of what we do overall every single day using YouTube. So in case when I'm unavailable to make a video, I'll still make sure to post about the market update in the form of a commentary over there. So that is the reason again I had formed that channel. So make sure to go and subscribe to it. The Telegram link is in the pinned comment below. So make sure you join it and stay connected with the market the right way. Now let's get into today's market and plan for tomorrow. Today, markets opened flattish, uh, gave a small dip, then again went and created a new all-time high. Uh, Like I said, today was a no trading day for me simply because I did not get any trades on the long side. And like I had clearly mentioned that any trades on the short side, I will not be interested in as of now. The reason I will be sharing it shortly with you, although the market did move to on the short side for quite a bit today, and I'm sure people who would have traded puts would have made some good amount of money as well. There was this particular trend line as well, which I had observed in the live market. I'll quickly draw it for you. Something like this, a good trend line and the break of this particular trend line with a good consolidation, with a pullback. I thought at one particular point to take a trade on the short side out here, simply based on the basis of a trend line breakdown trade. But then again, I told myself about the reason to stick to a particular system or to stick to your analysis. And that is what I had planned of not taking any short trades. And that was the reason I did not participate in this particular trade. But then otherwise, this was a good trade in case anybody trades trend line breakdowns. Even I do it. But then because of the clear bias that I had for trades on the long side, I did not take it. Plus, there are certain geopolitical uncertainties which are related. So out in the morning on the Telegram channel, again, I had said that anybody who would have traded shorts in the morning would have been trapped out here with Nifty again going and creating a new all-time high. So that was the reason for not entering into short trades. But then that does not mean that short trades won't play out. It can definitely play out. Uh, but yes, so I was speaking to somebody the other day over the weekend, and they asked, "Ki, why is trading so difficult?" Right? Why do so less number of people actually make it as successful traders? And I told that trading actually in it is not difficult if you follow one single process or a single setup thoroughly, right? What is actual difficult is waiting for those setups to form perfectly and then taking only trades that are ticking all the boxes, right? Most people actually jump into every random trade because they think that if they don't trade, they will not be a trader or maybe they will miss out on a good opportunity. Whereas I feel that the lesser you trade, the better it is for your trading account and for your trading journey. So make sure to list out those rules that define your setup and then take only the trades which will be ticking all the boxes, right? And most importantly, what I feel is preparation is of utmost importance. And what you like I always say, plan your trade and then trade your plan. So yes, trading shorts was not in my on my plan, and even though I had observed a trend line, I did not participate in that particular trade. In fact, I deleted the trend line so that it does not entice me into entering in the short trade. The only trade that I was looking at is after the new all-time high. This pullback which came in, had this high been taken out, I would have entered into a long trade. Now, before we plan the trade for tomorrow, while I quickly adjust the levels, the all-time high has been breached again, so we'll need to adjust those. A quick reminder from my end is uh, about the importance of trading carefully on the days of expiry. So tomorrow is again the weekly expiry of Nifty, and anybody who is into option buying, just like me, it will be my sincere and humble request, like every single time, to trade in the following week's options. It will be You will be paying a slightly higher premium for your entries, but then you will be doing yourself into capital a much needed favor. Rest, it's your capital, your trading account, entirely up to you. But that is a practice which I personally follow, and I advise people who would like to follow me to follow this advice as well. Right? Only the Hero Zero trade setup that we plan based on the open interest and change in open interest post 2 p.m. can be taken in tomorrow's expiry. Rest all trading should be shifted to the following week's expiry. Now, like we start with the daily candle, right? So this can be a profit booking candle. Why I am not still interested in taking any short trades or change my view is number one, there was a trend line from which we saw a breakout. This can be a good retest of this particular trend line. Number two, we do not have the three candles which will fulfill. So for say, for example, tomorrow we get a candle which is like this, of course, red in color. Don't get confused, right? So which has a lower high compared to today's high, lower low compared to today's low, and then the closing below today's low. So that can still be considered about, okay, we it might be time to change our bias because on the daily time frame, uh, things are being shaken up a little bit. But then apart from that, till those three conditions are not fulfilled, I am in no mood to change my approach. We will be slightly needing to adjust the fib levels. So yes, here it goes. Now, there are two possibilities, right? Like I always say, we do not rule out anything, but we work towards the trades which look like the high probable trades. There are two setups which can be. So structure is still intact with a higher high, higher low. This is the low which needs to be broken down in case the structure needs to change. And a higher high has formed. So in case if we form a higher, sorry, a lower low and then a lower high, the structure changes, right? But till now, the structure is still intact, right? We are above the daily time frame fib levels. So till around these levels, we can assume that okay, we are good enough. We are in good territory, right? Basically speaking, for trades on the long side. Another scenario which might play out is markets actually uh, trapping people who would have longed at the break of all-time high, right? So this was the previous all-time high levels which are marked on the charts earlier, and then markets have broken out of it and then is kind of reversing. So is it a reversal or a trap for people who've created longs, or is it simply just a retracement and profit booking which we see after every good rally? So that is something which we will be observing post some uh, further development on the price action, and just we'll keep that at the back of our mind that is also a slight possibility which can happen. And with that thought, we'll plan the trade setup for tomorrow. From today's high till today's low, I will draw another fib resistance as well. All right, guys. So If this is a retest and we are again continuing the journey on the upside tomorrow, safe traders wait for these levels to be taken out. Aggressive traders like me, I am generally a safe trader, but I'm not using the right terminology here. But then again, this will be a good double bottom in case if this low is not breached, or even if it is slightly breached, and then this high gets taken out, it will be a good double bottom out here at the retest of the trend line, and I will be entering into the long trade at the break of this particular high itself. As for short trade, so there's a lot of volatility in the global scenario market right now. That I'm sure everybody who is into the world of trading would be aware of the developments with regards to what US is doing with Venezuela, plus again Ukraine attacking doing some drone attacks on Russia, and then Russia planning a retaliation, and then some stuff going on between Iran, Iraq, US, everything. So it looks all confusing with China giving some warnings to US and whatnot. So the global geopolitical situation is in a complete mess right now, and the impact can be there, right? So there can be some anything which is an overnight news. So again, one more genuine suggestion from my end. I do not at all carry any positions overnight, but then in case if anybody of you who does that, please for the time being, avoid carrying any overnight trades till the time the situation settles down a bit. And because of that, even though, like I said, our bias is on the long side, we still have some distance to travel to the fib area levels as well. So in case if we are breaking down below today's low, again with a pullback, we can plan a short trade out here. If we, again, this will be a good, I'll only stick to this particular trade. And around these levels, again, if we see some positive buying, we can look at creating a long trade. And needless to say, below this, we will be short. So I believe I have discussed all possible scenarios, what can happen, what cannot happen around here as well. If we are looking at a structure not changing, we can absolutely look at entering short trades. But then again, I will be looking at entering into short trade only and only below this. Right, so that's the plan going into tomorrow, guys. Remember, trading is not about predicting every move, it's about reading structure, managing risk, and staying disciplined when the market tests your patience. If this breakdown helped you see the market a little more clearly, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join the Telegram channel linked in the pinned comment. Everything shared there is purely for learning. Once again, no courses, no paid tips, and nothing being sold. Stay focused, stay process driven, and let the market come to you. I will see you in the next one. Until then, trade smart, not emotional. Cheers, guys, and thanks for tuning in.